Hey, it's your girl Soncerae here, and this is your Supreme Spirit Sunday. It's Supreme Spirit Day. So you guys know I talk a lot about my spirit, my energy. Most of you know that I'm Buddhist. I used to be Christian, I used to be a minister. So a lot of Christianity still is in me. You know, a lot of the roots of Christianity are still put in me. And I don't think that it's so much of the religion that's a part of me, but the whole concept of God. Because in Buddhism, they teach you to not have a deity, to not have a God. And I still believe that there is a power higher than mine, a source of power. I want to talk to you today about how Buddhism and Christianity are similar. The beliefs that are shared and the beliefs that are not shared. Buddhists do not share the core beliefs of what Christians usually believe. Let's talk about the things that Christians and Buddhists both believe. We both believe that life continues in some form after death. In Buddhism, they teach you there's a cycle of life, death, birth, rebirth. That rebirth can be better, worse, similar, and it depends upon your karma. It depends upon what you're doing right now with your life. That's what's going to happen in your next lifetime, regardless of where you are or what you're doing. I have a lot of metaphysical beliefs, so I believe we turn into energy. And they don't teach that inside of the Buddhist belief. But my metaphysical beliefs, my scientific beliefs, they steer me in the direction of, as a human being, I am an extension of God. So I am an extension of a source of energy. I just go back to that pure energy form and probably end up doing something else. I think the purpose of life is joy, and I think the experience we're supposed to have here in life is just a part of the journey. We came here to experience the contrast of living here in this specific time and place. Now, Christians believe that after death, you go to heaven. See how that's a little similar? Because, you know, a lot of people believe when you die, that's it. Buddhists believe you go somewhere else, and so do Christians. Another thing that Buddhists and Christians share is reciprocity. It's about how we treat others. A state that's not pleasing or delightful for me, how can I inflict that upon another human being? That's how I think as a Buddhist. Hurt not others in ways that you yourself would find hurtful. And you can find that very thing I just said in Buddhist texts. And in Christianity texts, you have texts like Matthew 7:12. Also, the themes of morality, love, justice, those are all things that Buddhists and Christians share. Buddhists, Hebrews, and Christians kind of have a similar thing in relation to that. A lot of people believe that Buddha is a deity. Buddha is not a deity. Okay, Buddha is just a teacher. How Jesus is a teacher, Buddha is a teacher as well. But inside of Buddhism, they don't teach you to have any gods, goddesses, nothing. No deity whatsoever. Almost atheist. So last week when I made a video about someone asking me about atheists, an atheist asked me how do I feel about atheists, me being Buddhist. And I said, I'm a Buddhist. However, to an atheist, a Buddhist is not an atheist. You know, to an atheist, a Buddhist is not an atheist. And to a Buddhist is not an atheist. It's almost like you don't have the same thought process of, to me, all right, put it like this. To me, atheists are adamant. Atheism is about not believing in a God. Buddhism, they don't teach you whether to believe in a God or not. You see what I'm saying? In Buddhism, they teach you that believing in gods is not useful. If you're trying to reach a certain level of enlightenment, believing in God is no point. Buddhists are not like rejecting the idea that there may be a God. They're just saying, okay, there could be gods. However, believing in them is not useful. You know what I mean? So as a Buddhist, for me, I feel like whatever you find useful for you in relation to how you connect to God or a higher power is significantly up to you. It's nothing that I can do because each person is different. We're all brought up different, and I respect how everybody deals with their journey. You know, everyone has to have a level of comfort. Everyone has to have a level of comfort. You know, we're all looking for something to help us get through life. And for me, it's like, if I had to choose between a poison to try to get through this life, whether it's sex, drugs, overuse of food, money, you know, if people decide to use God or Jesus or Buddha or Islam or something like that instead, which actually pumps you full of positive energy, then that's good for me. And that's good to me. So I would prefer you rather have something good to focus on versus something as negative as sex, money, drugs. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. If you have any video topic suggestions, you can always contact me at 678-856-3463. I appreciate it. Have vision and stay focused, guys. Namaste.